And we are back with fresh, inspiring, insightful content. Always right here on Real Vibe with Imani. And today, this is a topic that you've asked for. And as always, when you request for something, I have to bring it on your table. So today we are talking about how do I deal with relationship insecurities. So let's dive in. Remember to subscribe below and turn on the notification bell for this and more awesome content. Did you know that actually everybody has a level of insecurities? Everybody. All that matters is what is the level that you are in. And today I just want to talk to somebody who is dealing with lots of insecurities. And by the end of this video, my hope and my prayer is that you will be at a position where you know who you are and most importantly, what you can do. One thing about insecurities is it overshadows or it clouds the reality of who you are as a person. It clouds the reality of what you can do, what you can achieve, who you can be. So let me give you the first tip about dealing with insecurities. Do not let your yesterday determine your today. You know, yesterday could have gone really bad. Yesterday, you might have broken up with someone. Yesterday, you might have lost a job. Your finances are not looking up. Things are not working okay. That happened yesterday. And your today is a fresh new day. Your today is a new start. Do not let what happened yesterday cloud the reality of a new day, a new beginning. For example, somebody hurt you badly, like you had a messy breakup, and today you have a new person in your life that you want to build a future with. When I say do not allow what happened yesterday cloud today, what that means is you may be tempted to start comparing the person you have today with the person you broke up with. These are two different people. Two people who have different purposes in life. Two people have different agenda when it comes to the relationship that you are in. Different values, different goals. And you may lose somebody who you may have an opportunity to build a future with just because you have compared them with the person that you had. Yesterday, you may have had a very bad boss. That's just an example. A place where you could hardly express yourself. A place where you could hardly give your opinions or ideas. A place where you couldn't grow at all. A place that was toxic. And today, a new beginning, you have a new job. Do not let what happened in your previous job cloud the new opportunity that you have to excel, the new opportunity that you have to become better. Don't let that insecurity cloud you. You are a new person, and every day we are presented with different opportunities. Take them unapologetically. Take them. They belong to you. Tip number 2. You see, our brain, our mind is a powerful tool. And there are times that reality and imagination can actually make you crazy. You know, you imagine so much, but reality is different. You start imagining, just because I've called my boyfriend or my girlfriend and they're not answering their calls, they must be doing something behind my back. That is an imagination. Just because you didn't get back to my text, you must be doing something. And the thing is, with this kind of imagination, it always gives you the worst of imaginations. And this person could just be working. That's the reality. Always focus more on what reality is looking like instead of putting all your facts on imagination. As I've said, the brain, your mind, is a powerful tool. So do not let your imagination cloud what reality is looking like. The next tip is loving yourself the way you are. We have people out here who are so insecure about how they look. They're very insecure maybe about their height, their weight, their skin color, and just how they are. And the thing is, we are beautiful just the way we are at the end of the day. And that which you're looking down upon, that unique feature about you, that is exactly what sets you apart. That which you don't like about yourself, the moment you start loving it, it could be your weight, it could be your height, it could be how you speak. The moment you start to embrace that, the glow will pop. And that is what I know because I have been there. I've been insecure about so much about myself. I still remember when I joined campus, and this is a story I've shared with, some friends of mine. I couldn't express myself, yet I had taken a communication course back in Dista. The first lecture that we had, the lecturer was like, let's introduce ourselves. And people had all the content to tell us who they are, what their dreams are. But I knew I wasn't good in English, and I was scared that people would start laughing at me. And I remember that introduction very well because I was the last to introduce myself. And I just said, 2 sentences. My names are, which again is wrong English. My names are so and so. And I even mentioned my tribe, and I am a Mkamba. That was it. And I thought that was okay. And everybody else was just laughing, And I was like, I will never speak again in this class. I'll never make friends. I would never even think about it. And I started becoming insecure about expressing myself, and I became a loner for a while. Then I came to realize, what if there is power in my voice? What if I can actually learn English and I would be good at it? And the sooner I accepted that this is just something I have power to work on, I started to heal. And today call me up for any presentation, call me up for any, reading anything, saying anything, voiceover, I am so ready. Because what we battle with every day, it's something when you sit down and think about it, power lies in it. So stop beating yourself up because of how you talk. Stop beating yourself up about your height. You're beautiful. Stop beating yourself up about your weight. You can do something about it. And then we have things that we cannot change. That's a gift. Think about it. Embrace it, love on it, and the glow, as I've said, will just come. The last thing, and this is something I'll speak to people who are in relationships. The moment you start losing trust on somebody, the moment you start snooping on what they are doing, the moment you decide, I cannot trust so and so, it's a beginning for a battle that will never end. If I cannot trust you, then there's no reason of us being together. And you see, people have trust issues because of what they've gone through. Just the fact that the person you were with previously did something that made you not trust them, it doesn't mean that the new person in your life, the now person, cannot be trusted. If there is something I had to work on, especially before I married my now husband, was trust. Choosing to trust. Choosing never to snoop. Not even in our relationship have I ever looked at his phone. I hope one day I can host him, and he's so camera shy, but yeah. Even today when we are married, 5 years down the line, I've never bothered to check who is texting, who is calling, and this is a decision you have to make. Just remember to trust your gut, not your emotions. Your gut, not emotions. Many of us could be in loving, peaceful relationships if only we dealt with our insecurities. See your partner as a team member, not a protagonist or an antagonist. You are in this together, a team against the world. There are many breakups out here. Somebody you would have built a future with, that you are not together just because you were insecure or she was insecure. If you call me and I don't pick up, that does not mean I am doing something behind your back. If I have a password on my phone, that does not mean I'm hiding anything. You should be mature enough, emotional intelligence, to a point where I trust you, you trust me. But if your gut, just learn to differentiate these things. If your gut tells you something different, that is when you should act. And nobody should be in a relationship that you don't trust your partner if your gut tells you so. All I wish for people out here in relationships is, before you get into a relationship, you are mature enough to see your partner as a team member, not as an individual. And let me talk a little bit about individualism in relationships. There are people who get clouded by love, and I don't think that is even love, where you literally forget yourself. You forget about your dreams. You forget about who you are as an individual. And you forget the most important thing, your worth. Do not stop pursuing your dreams just because now you are with somebody. Do not stop taking care of you, loving you as an individual just because you are in a relationship. Do not make your partner feel like they cannot go for their dreams. They cannot go for what they're meant to be. They cannot dream big just because you are insecure. And to my sisters out there, if the man that you have today is threatened by the potential that you have, if it doesn't work on that, honestly, there is no point of staying. Because today we need to be in relationships whereby you are proud of who I am. You are so happy when you see me excel. Because today I might be on top, tomorrow you might be on the lowest. And we need to be in such relationships where I encourage you to go for what you want to do. I encourage you to see more than you can see. But the moment we let insecurities eat that up, toxic relationships, breakups left, right, and center, young marriages breaking down. Friends, we have to make the right decisions. We have to deal with our insecurities. For this and much more, always right here. Inspiring content, insightful content, just for you. Just remember to subscribe to our content. And now you can find an audio for this in our podcast, link below. Remember to go and listen. Cheers.